Hi guys, so I've been doing some collaging to get rid of food packaging, cardboard, book pages and scraps of fabric, which I have a lot of. So when I say food packaging, things like this, cereal boxes, biscuit boxes, that sort of thing. I'm a big recycler, so I tend to keep a lot of stuff like that. And I've got way too much. I need to get rid of it. So what I've done, this is just a small, this is a small sample of what I've done so far, okay? I've actually collaged a lot of pieces of food packaging, like open cereal boxes and biscuit boxes and stuff, but I haven't cut them up yet or sewn them. But what I've done is I've done some, I'm calling them blank bases. I don't know what to call them, but they're collaged with different book pages, front and back. Some of them not back. I'll show you that later. And what I'm thinking of doing is I'm just going to put some blank bases into my Etsy shop as is. So you can use them as they are because they're quite cute as they are. I mean, this would go well in a vintage journal anyway, just as it is. But you can further decorate them, put little pictures of, pictures on them, die cuts, bits of napkin, layer up some fabric cheesecloth, pictures, stamping, whatever, paint them. But anyway, so they're collaged on the front. They're zigzag stitched around the edge. And the piece of fabric is also stitched down. So I've put a hole, punched a hole, put the fabric through, but I stitched that down as well. I've left the tails on because I like the look of them with the tails on. I think they're, I like grungy and scruffy and the really junky journal look. But if you don't like the tails, you can just snip them off. They're all back stitched so they won't unravel. Anyway, let me show you some little samples. There's different sizes and I'll put packs with different quantities in the drop down menu in Etsy. So you can pick if you want 10, 20, I might even put some 50 packs because I've made so many and I really need to get rid of food packaging cardboard. And I'm happy to say it did actually use up a lot of book pages. So what I've done, I've just collaged down a whole bunch of different book pages randomly. And then I flip it over, so this side down, and I just cut it up randomly. So there's no placement as such. So you'll see things like, half a little kitty's head. And I do that because when you cut up tags from a big sheet, you don't want to be trying to place and get the pictures in the right, perfect little spot because I think they look better really random. Okay, so let me show you some samples. Sorry, I know I'm close up, but it's so dark in here that I feel like you can't see. Now, the bits of fabric are all different colours, just random. They're just from, little scrap fabric basket. This is one. I've got bags of scrap fabric. Oh my gosh, I need to start using some up. And you'll probably see some other types of blank journal card bases and envelopes and that in my shop in the coming weeks because I really need to get rid of some stuff. Okay, so the one thing with these, the cereal boxes or whatever food packaging I've used, I have left this shiny bit on, and that's because I have overlapped the papers when I've glued them down and I've sewn around the edges. And when I sew the edges, I sew over the edge a little. You would have seen a video a couple of weeks ago. I'll put the link to that down below. So when you sew over the edges, the edge of the paper won't lift up. If you don't sew your tags, then I suggest a lot of people sand the shiny bit or they gesso it. I just pick that shiny bit up and pull it off. That's easier than sanding and gessoing. Okay, so You'll see some children's book pages, math pages. I'm not sure what this is, if it's Hindi or Arabic. The back is random. Oh, I've got a lot of handwritten pages as well. Dictionary pages, regular book pages. The backs are random bits of coffee dyed papers, or bookends, you know, when you have, let me see, you know, just paperback novels or even hardbacks. You know, there's a couple of blank pages at the front and the back of the book. I've used those. These are some chemistry notes from my old chemistry tutoring days. The maths textbooks I love the look out of, especially these old coloured ones. This is an old one from the early 80s. Music papers. The fabrics are just mostly tiny little scraps, but things like used clothing or linens, like this one is hubby's old business shirt. Some of them you can see the writing or the colour underneath, like this one. You can see some yellow or something under there, probably Cocoa Pops box or something. I like the one with the little children's book pages and that. See, this one's got grid paper, some other paper, don't know what. Some are heavy coffee dyed paper, some aren't. It's just whatever little scraps I've had. Now, if you order a pack, there's some Oriental pages there. If you order a pack, they'll just be selected at random. But if you really have a project where you want a particular colour fabric, just message me through Etsy. I can maybe whip up a pack for you, because I've still got a lot of sheets that I haven't sewn. Oh, some of the cardboard as well. If it's brown on the back already, like these, I keep showing you these because I confess I'm a mother energy drink addict. I need to kick the habit. I keep saying it, but I never do. On the back is a really nice brown, and some of the food packaging boxes have a really nice brown as well. So I've left those. But, you know, if it's the grey packaging or white, I've covered them up. So see how the joins of the paper are really random places. See, that one's just the regular food packaging colour, because I love that. That's like a end page of a book by the feel of it. I love these old maths books with the coloured. It's only got red and blue in it. There's some sewing notes paper. This one actually under here, I don't know if you can see, that's definitely a Cocoa Pops box by the looks of it. You can just make it out. Now, I don't mind that, but if that bothers you, I mean, if you're going to decorate these or paint them or do some, or I don't know, stick die cuts or magazine images on top or something, like a focal image, I suppose it doesn't matter. But if there is a little piece that you don't like the look of it, like, I don't know, just say you don't like the look of that Cocoa Pop a little bit, just stick some regular book page over it. Oops, I forgot if I've shown you these ones. Oh, there's some map pages in there. Some have bits of lace. This is some coffee dyed trim. Some are fabric. Some have bits of, this is curtain material, I think. It's really just, this one was, see, this is one I probably stuck that little picture on. I'm not sure, but it looks kind of placed because there was something underneath I didn't like. I don't know. yeah, the fabric is whatever little scraps I pulled out of my scrap fabric thing. But I love, actually this one, this one turned out perfect. Little flower there, and there's a tiny flower on the fabric. Okay, that wasn't planned, but that's pretty cool. So you'll see some of them in the back collaged. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how many's here, but I went a bit crazy. This one's really heavy coffee dyed paper. Some sewing notes, I think. See this one, this I don't know if it's Hindi or Arabic. I'm sorry, I don't upset anyone. I can't tell the difference, but whatever's underneath, you can kind of see the color. I can't make out what it says, but you can see some blue and yellow because that paper was really thin. But I don't mind the look of that. Depends on what you like, you know. So this little doggy has his legs cut off. Okay. Oops, was I even on camera then? I'm probably showing you. I don't think I was on camera. Anyway, so this is just a sample of the ones you'll get if you order a pack. I like this one. So you may or may not get some of these in your pack. Just depends. Okay. That's it. They'll be available in my Etsy shop. And if you do purchase a pack and you decorate them, if you don't use them as is, tag me on Facebook or something. I would love to see them. Or if you have a YouTube channel and you use them in a journal or something, tag me. I really love seeing how people use my stuff. But anyway, look how yum that looks. I love it. Look at the little tags. Okay, that's it. And thanks for watching. Bye.